I know you're not used to seeing me this way, you're used to seeing my hands and not my face, but I wanted to do a quick video about my pregnancy and birth story. So I found out I was pregnant at the end of April, and I wasn't really expecting it. When I turned over the test to look at it, I was kind of like, whoa. And when I told my husband, he said, cool. And so from then everything was pretty good. And then I'd say about 6 weeks or so, I started getting morning sickness really bad, where I was sick like every day, and I was prescribed Eclectin by my family doctor to help control that, but it didn't work for me at all. So from 6 to 8 to about 20 or so weeks, I threw up a lot, and sometimes, sorry if this is TMI, sometimes it would be so bad that when I was throwing up, I would pee my pants, and that's super fun. Anyway, and then at 22 weeks, I was sent to do my diabetes test, the glucose test, because I had some risks for having gestational diabetes because I was already overweight when I got pregnant, and I have some family history of diabetes. Not that that always affects it, but anyway, so I did the test, and then of course I found out I had gestational diabetes. And at first I was able to control it with diet and exercise alone, but as I progressed in pregnancy, I had to start taking insulin, and it started just at supper, it started just at bed, and then it changed to before supper and bedtime, so I was on 2 different types of insulin. And then because of my diabetes, I couldn't go to 40 weeks with my pregnancy or be overdue. So I was induced at 39 weeks in a couple days. New Year's Day I was induced, and of course that went great too. I had a reaction. I was given Cervidil, and I had a reaction to it, and I started having contractions that were like crazy intense and long, like an hour long without a break. Like it was mental. And so they took the Cervidil out, and they were monitoring my daughter, who I named Briar. They were monitoring Briar's heartbeat, and every time I would have a contraction, it would go up and then go really, really low down. So my nurses and my doctor talked, and they decided that they couldn't let me labor any longer, and that I had to have a C-section. And that was at about 6:30, and I was in the OR having my C-section at about 7:15ish, and then Briar was born at 8:05. And they didn't tell me until after, but she had a knot in her cord, and it had tightened, and they're thinking possibly too her head might have been putting pressure on the cord, which is why her heart rate was dropping really low. She wasn't getting oxygen, and when she was inside me, because of the stress, it caused her to poop. So there was also that concern that she had aspirated the meconium, but it turned out she didn't, and she was fine, and it didn't take them long to get her to pink up, as my doctor said, and be healthy. And I heard her cry not long after. And so that is basically, in a condensed version, my whole pregnancy and my birth. My daughter is 7 weeks old today, and she is the light of our life, and I just wanted to share my story with all of you. So I'm hoping to have some more videos come in the soon future. Oh, I hear her now. I better go. But I will include some pictures on the end of this video just for everyone to see. Okay, bye!